And welcome back. It's time to catch you up on episode 6 of this season of The Amazing Race. Okay, so the episode starts off by all teams having to cast their vote for the U-turn. And if this is your first season watching Amazing Race, the U-turn is back. This is kind of like a classic Amazing Race thing.
I mean, this is the second season I've watched, but the first time the U-turn's been back.
Yes, absolutely. It's exciting. So basically what it is, in essence, is the teams vote to make someone have to do the detour, both of them. So essentially you're putting a team that maybe is in first that you don't like or you're at odds with or whatever, have to do more work and potentially put them lower kind of in the bracket, if you will, which is exciting. So after they vote, though, they have to go and get a clue to find out stuff about the detour, right?
Yeah.
So kind of tell me about that.
And so they had to go to a shoe shop to get the clue. And then they had to go to this, like, I don't know exactly what it is. I guess like
it's
a
beautiful,
stand.
whatever it is, yeah.
But they had to get a monocular and find a clue in the window that would take them to their next stop. Which honestly, everybody found it very quickly. So I mean, I don't think it was that challenging of a challenge.
Yeah, I like the idea though, regardless.
Yeah, I mean, it was a beautiful building to look at.
Absolutely.
But the thing is too, people are so used to focusing like the binoculars, you know, with the
The knobs.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That I think for this one, it sounded like you had to focus it by moving it in and out.
Ah, so there was a learning curve. Okay, that's exciting.
It was.
So then we have the rickshaw issue.
So then they head over to this little place with all the rickshaws.
Yeah.
And they have to find the ones that are electric. And then they have to make a path to get them out of there by moving all these other rickshaws. And I mean, a lot of people got it pretty fast. I don't think it was too hard.
Yeah. A cool kind of fun fact, though, about this piece of it was they were talking about that the rickshaws have been predominantly always driven by men, and they're trying to kind of up the amount of women that are driving it, so all the women were driving it through this leg of the race, which I thought was just a cool little
really
piece.
cool.
So that was kind of neat.
Yeah, but some of them got a little irritated with their drivers, too, because some of them were a little slow.
Yeah, but, you know, hey, they're just doing what they can. They're not really concerned about these teams getting first, so.
But then that takes us to our first detour. And at the detour, we find out who got voted the U-turn, which was Steve and Annalise.
Shocker.
Right? And Annalise wasn't too happy about it. She was a little upset.
She was very mad, but here's my opinion. Like, you can't be that surprised. They have been killing it the entire season, pretty much dominating it, getting first or being very close to the top most of the time. So obviously they're going to try and get them down a little bit. So they have to do both sides of the detour, but walk me through the detours.
Yeah, so the detour this time is bundles versus bricks. So in bundles, they have to build a few different bundles of these flowers and then take them to different temples. Well, some of them struggled with, especially the tying, because they had to tie the bags a specific way.
Well, if you're not used to doing it.
Right? And they estimated that these bags are about 60 pounds each, probably.
Oh my gosh. It's like the mattress challenge all over
Right,
again.
but for flowers, you wouldn't think it would be so heavy.
Yeah,
But then
lighter.
once they went to the two temples and they came back and brought it back, they got their clue to the next spot. But then in bricks, they had to load up a cart full of like 50 bricks, 2 bags of gravel, and a bag of dirt, I think.
No.
Then pedal this bike cart all the way to a construction site, unload it. Yeah. And the streets of India are crowded.
Crazy, yeah.
There was a few times they hit a few people, like not any like damage or like anything, but like they were like, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
But it was interesting. I wouldn't want to have to drive.
No, I wouldn't either. Which one would you prefer to do? Because I feel like the flower one myself.
I would have thought the flower one would have been easier.
Yeah.
The bricks one would have been a lot more. But what's funny is, you know, since Annalise and her dad had, not Annalise, sorry, Annalie and her dad had the detour, they forgot to go back and get their
receipt.
Turn in the receipt for the bundles,
So
and they went to the bricks, and they had to go back. And then that takes us to our roadblock then, which the roadblock was really cool.
This was really neat.
So they had to go to a fabric shop, pick up fabric, and then come to the roadblock. And then at the roadblock, they had to do 9 like peacock, not embroidering, but
something
like
kind of
stamps.
similar. Yeah.
And there's 4 levels of paint, and they had to line up them perfectly. I wish we could have found a better picture of the peacocks to show, but it was really awesome.
Very meticulous.
Very
like,
meticulous.
They were very strict about it.
And this was kind of really brought everybody together on this. But then ultimately, sadly, we get to the pit stop. The Beard brothers, Greg and, do you remember the other ones?
No.
They came in first with Rob and Corey, who I'm rooting for. They
came in second, which is so exciting.
But unfortunately, Jeremy and Liam,
the brothers,
came in last.
Yeah.
And they were a ways behind. I think their rickshaw person was what hurt them.
Yeah, I'm not that sad to see them go, to be honest, but they really loved being on the race and they were positive the whole time, so I will be sad to see them. I kind of hope Robin and Chelsea, who were second to last, are the next to go. I'm not really a big fan of them. They kind of, I don't know, they just make me mad a lot watching it.
I was really hoping, because it was those two that were going to be cutting in.
Yes, but the season's amazing, so watch a brand new episode tomorrow on right here on CBS or Paramount Plus, of course.